Hey guys, Samurai here, back with a new video. It's time for my next league review. This was Ash's second league in Johto, not counting the Orange Islands of course. Since this league, we see Ash bringing back some old and new using his new Pokemon, we get some serious highlights. So, let's start the review of the Silver Conference. The first episode, Season 5, Episode 55, Pop Goes to Sneasel. Yes, I'm aware of that stupid pun. This episode's telling us about the flame of Ho-Oh and how Ho-Oh used the flame to ravage the land, making it almost unlivable, and then one day all the plants and animals return and one flame remains, which is preserved in a shrine. This episode also introduces us to Harrison, a trainer from Hoenn, a region Ash hasn't heard of before. He also is here to stop the Sneasel and also capture it. But it seems that Sneasel is joined by Machoke and Machamp, so this might actually be a problem. But the episode goes as you would think. Ash and company try to stop Sneasel. Team Rocket actually try to recruit it, which is actually pretty funny, but they fail. Obviously, Harrison catches the Sneasel and he reveals that he's going to enter the league. And he's shown to be a pretty powerful trainer with his Blaziken that we never get to see. Like, we've never seen this Pokemon before, so it should offer quite the challenge. This episode gets a B rank. It was enjoyable. The highlight was definitely Blaziken and Harrison. Season 5, Episode 56, A Claim to Fame. Two major things happened in this episode. Ash's preliminary matches, along with the torch lighting. So, Ash's preliminary matches start off with Misty making an astute observation.
I figured a ground Pokemon would be stronger against an electric type.
And then Team Rocket come up pulling with their bullshit on trying to kidnap Ash. I don't like where this is going. Oh, thank God, Gary saved him. Anyways, they damaged the torch runner, so now Ash has to go light the torch. Well, that's main character syndrome for you. What are you gonna do? Oh well. This is a high C tier episode. Nothing really eventful happened, but not too boring, but it's still a fun watch. Next up, Love Pokemon Style. This is a fun one. This episode starts out with Ash's first round matches being decided against the fire type user Macy. So Ash decides to bring back Kingler, but it gets knocked out. But Squirtle comes back, and Macy falls in love with Ash after he saved her Vulpix. So I guess Ash is quite a smooth dude, but
yeah. Damn, I'm a smooth dude.
Then later when the battle starts, Macy thinks she has the upper hand by using an Electabuzz, which is actually pretty smart, all things considered. She came prepared. But Ash uses Phanpy to get an easy victory, and then her Quilava sweeps both Totodile and Phanpy. Like, that just came out of left field, only for Squirtle to prove why he's the GOAT. And this episode is definitely worthy of a big fat B rank. This episode was super enjoyable and I enjoyed every minute of it. Season 5, Episode 58, Tie One On. This episode features Bulbasaur, Squirtle, getting into a skirmish with a Meganium and a Azumarill, who belongs to Ash's next opponent, Jackson, who's from New Bark Town. From Jackson's last match, he doesn't seem like much of a threat. But anyway, so now the Grass Stars are about to clash in this battle. But first, Cyndaquil versus Magneton. A shiny Magneton. Anyways, yeah, we lost Pikachu and Cyndaquil against the Magneton, but Bulbasaur comes out, sweeps, and finishes off that Magneton. Now it's Meganium, I guess, but by the title, you can only guess what could happen. It's a draw. Yeah, who would have guessed? But at least Ash moves on to the victory tournament. This is a great A-tier episode, super enjoyable. Was definitely the highlight was Bulbasaur versus Meganium. I would watch again. Something that I also wanted to add is Jackson was actually a legit threat in the battle, so that was also fun to see. Next up, Season 5, Episode 59, The Ties That Bind. So it's revealed that Ash is facing Gary in the next round, and he's determined to beat his longtime rival. Then Gary brings up some stupid arrested Pokeball when they could have just used their first battle, but no, we need to force a plot line. Anyways, Ash spends most of the day researching Gary, and then Charizard comes back, so I guess that saved it. It's a low B tier for me. It's good, but the elements make it less enjoyable, but enjoyable nonetheless. Season 5, episode 60, Can't Beat the Heat. So the battle between Ash and Gary rages on, and Ash is so serious about winning this match, he doesn't use Pikachu. This is the first and only time that happened in a 6-on-6 battle. But Gary gets smart and sends out Blastoise to sweep. But luckily Ash has a Charizard, and it's intense to say the least. Ash shows off his unorthodox battle style, which I love to see, using the field to his advantage, only for Charizard to finish it off with his signature seismic toss, bringing an epic conclusion to this rivalry. This episode gains an S rank in my opinion. It gave us the first 6-on-6 battle between a rival. It truly was a great conclusion to Ash and Gary's rivalry that spanned from Indigo to Johto. It definitely rewards you for watching long time, which I love. Anyway, let's move on to the next episode, Season 5, Episode 61, Play with Fire. Ash is battling Harrison from Hoenn, and he's having Pokemon he's never seen before, along with that Sneasel we saw in the first episode. So, Ash is trying to fight smart, and he loses Pikachu first. Oh shit, this is about to go down, not to mention Brock makes another astute point. Harrison knocks out Totodile, Noctowl, and Snorlax. Speaking of Snorlax, he got pissed off when he was trying to eat his dreams, and personally I would be pissed off if you came and ate my dreams, so you know, I can relate. But yeah, he's knocking out Ash's Pokemon, but Bayleaf manages to defeat his Houndoom, which is a good win for Bayleaf. Like, I'm not a big fan of Bayleaf, but I can still manage to congratulate it. And it comes down to the final match of Charizard versus Blaziken. I can't wait. This is an A rank, a great follow-up to the Gary episode. Season 5, episode 62, Johto photo finish. Charizard and Blaziken are in the middle of their intense battle, and it's no joke. The craziest battle we've seen up to this point. Charizard tries to end it with a seismic toss, so what you think was gonna end it, but then Blaziken manages to use Flamethrower to cushion its fall, which is a big brain move by Harrison, not gonna lie. And they're just going toe to toe, but then Charizard falls down. At least Ash went out fighting, and that's what I can commend him for. At least if they make Ash go out in a good fighting way, I'm happy. But after losing, like a little after, Ash and Gary have a talk about the future, and then a ghost gets stuck under a tree. Team Rocket antics ensues, but Gary told Ash that he wants to be a professor, so I guess that's cool. It's definitely a solid ending to the Silver Conference. It was an A rank except for that Team Rocket stuff at the end. That kind of lowered it for me in my opinion. Overall, the Silver League gets a low A rank. It's a massive step up from the Indigo League in almost every way. They gave us more battles and less Team Rocket. This league has problems in terms of unused characters like Casey and Richie, who were actually characters that were in the series, and Casey wasn't just a character of the day, she actually appeared throughout the series, so it really boggles my mind because she was shown in the intro, so both in the Japanese and English, so it's not even a case of the English editing something. She was shown in both intros, so I don't understand why they didn't put her in. Richie, I guess I could understand, he was like from the last league, but Casey, she looked like to be like a Barry kind of rival, if that makes sense. This league also introduced the fast use from now on, which I am 100% thankful for. I like to compare this league to Sonic Unleashed, where it created a formula but they didn't completely master it. It's good at what it really, when it does something good, it's really good, but when it does something bad, it's nothing harmful. So whether you like it or not, we can both say that the Johto League had some good moments were the Gary battle, the Harrison battle, and the beginning, and the bad moments were, if I'm gonna be honest, the definite low points were the Team Rocket stuff. Like, Team Rocket was starting to seep their feet at the beginning, which I kinda did not like at all, because Ash almost missed the opening ceremony because Team Rocket came and did their bullshit again. Which, thank God they didn't try doing it again. It really shows that they learned their lesson. And as long as each league improved what the other league did, I'm happy. So, this is all I got to say. Post some comments down below. We'd love to hear a heated debate between two commenters. Anyways, this is Samurai signing out, and have a nice day. Samurai out.